You know that moment, you're in a conversation, everything seems fine, and then, boom, something shifts. Your partner just shuts down or maybe gets angry, and you're left standing there completely lost. Well, today we are breaking down exactly what's going on in that moment. It's a thing called emotional flooding, and we're going to give you a clear 5-step playbook to navigate it.
This quote from Abby Metcalf just nails that feeling, doesn't it? It feels like you're not even talking about the dishes anymore. Suddenly, you're dealing with this raw, primal reaction, and you have no idea what to do next.
Okay, so let's get right into it. The most important thing you need to understand is that emotional flooding is not a choice. It's not a communication failure. It is a biological event. As Two Trees Counseling puts it, the brain literally shifts into a survival state. That panic button has been slammed, and you know what? Logic has temporarily left the building.
So, what is actually happening inside our heads when this goes down? It's not as mysterious as it feels. Actually, when you look at the science of it, this whole shutdown thing starts to make a whole lot of sense.
It all starts with this idea from Dr. Dan Siegel called the window of tolerance. Just think of it like your emotional sweet spot. When you're inside this window, you're cool, you're calm, you're rational. But when stress or a perceived threat pushes you outside of it, well, that's when things get messy.
And here's what's so wild. Getting pushed out of that window can look like two completely different things. You can go into hyperarousal, that's your classic fight or flight. We're talking anger, intensity, loud voices. Or you can fall into hypoarousal, which is the freeze response. That's the shutdown, the quiet, the total disconnection. Both are pure survival.
And here's the biology behind it. The psychologist Daniel Goleman calls it the amygdala hijack. Your brain's alarm bell, the amygdala, starts screaming, danger, and it just completely hijacks the whole system. And the logical, reasonable part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex?
Yeah, it's basically unplugged for a little while.
So, when your partner's logic center is completely offline, our own gut instincts on how to fix things usually just pour gasoline on the fire. Let's look at the common mistakes that, let's be honest, we all make.
Seriously, think about it for a second. When you see that shutdown happen, what's your go-to move? Do you jump in to explain your side? Do you rush to defend what you meant? Most of us do, and that is exactly where we go wrong.
See, we try to use logic to solve a problem that isn't logical at all. It's emotional and instinctual. Trying to explain or trying to correct their reality or pushing to just resolve it right now, all that does is scream more danger to their nervous system. And the hardest one of all, don't take it personally. This isn't about you. It's about their biology.
And this quote right here is the key to everything. You can't reason with a nervous system that's in a full-blown panic. Logic is useless. The only way through is to help their body and yours feel safe again. The only way is to regulate.
Which brings us to the playbook, the actual practical stuff you can do. Here are 5 concrete steps you can take to guide both of you back to a place of safety and connection.
Okay, step 1. The very first move is always internal. Before you say a word, ground yourself. Feel your feet on the floor. Slow down your breathing. Your calm is the anchor in the storm. This is something called co-regulation. Your calm nervous system literally acts like a soothing force for theirs. Your calm is contagious.
Next up, you gently name what you're seeing. And there's some incredible science on this. Studies on affect labeling show that just putting a name to a big emotion actually reduces the activity in the brain's alarm center and helps bring that logical brain back online.
And here's what that can sound like in real life. Notice how it's not an accusation. You're not saying, you're overreacting. You're just observing. I can see your body reacting. You're being a compassionate witness, not a judge.
Now, this next point is absolutely crucial. It's all about how you offer a break. The words, "I need a break," can feel like total abandonment to someone who's flooded. So instead, you create a team pause. It's something you're doing together to protect the connection.
Just look at the power in this language. We're a team. Your body, it's not your fault. And the most important part, I'm right here. You're signaling that the relationship is safe, even if the conversation needs to stop for a minute. You become the safety.
And that spirit of collaboration is key for the next step. You're not just stopping. You're actively doing something together to help that nervous system calm down. This can never be a command like, "You need to calm down." It's got to be an invitation. And here's some super simple but really powerful things you can do. Notice these are all physical actions. They send safety signals directly to the nervous system, completely bypassing that hijacked thinking brain. This is about doing, not talking.
And finally, and please do not skip this, you have to come back to repair. But only after you are both calm. Only after you are both back inside your window of tolerance. If you rush this part, you're just going to trigger the whole thing all over again.
Because this is the real price, isn't it? The goal isn't just to stop a fight. The goal is to use these incredibly hard moments to actually build a stronger, more resilient connection.
That repair conversation isn't about who is right or wrong. It's about being a gentle detective. It's about getting curious. Asking questions like these helps your partner understand their own reaction without shame, and it helps you understand the deeper wound that just got poked.
And here's the most amazing part of this whole thing. Every single time you successfully navigate a moment of flooding like this, you are literally, and I mean literally, rewiring your partner's brain. You're building new pathways, new expectations for what happens when they feel that overwhelm.
This quote just says it all. For so many people, their past has taught them that when they get overwhelmed, people leave or they attack. And with this process, you are creating a profoundly new experience. An experience that says, you are safe with me. I will stay. That's the healing.
So I want to leave you with this thought. By understanding the biology, by using these steps, you can transform one of the most painful moments in a relationship into one of the most healing. What could change if you saw that next shutdown not as a crisis, but as an opportunity?